So sorry about that. So welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to do something I have been avoiding, and yeah, finally showing up here on YouTube. And yeah, the topic of today is becoming her. Like in this video, I'm going to be speaking with you on how to become that person you have always wanted to be. You know, we all have someone we look up to, or we have professions we dreamt of. You remember, like when we were small kids, we would dream of becoming, I don't know, like when I was smaller, I used to dream of being an air hostess. And now we are grown up, we didn't become what we were dreaming of when we were small, or most of us. And now we are learning, like there's always another level you wanna, um like life is an expanding experience. Like you never just stay one constant person, you are constantly wanting to level up. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you a few points of becoming the person of your dreams. So according to my experience is, you have first of all to know who is that person you want to become. Like if you want to become an influencer, if you want to become a mentor coach, if you want to become a feminine energy coach, if you want to become a teacher, if you want to become a hairdresser, a doctor, like you have to start acting like that person now. So it doesn't matter what you're doing or where you are, but you have to decide now, I am this person. Like you can't wait to say I will be this person next year, then it never comes. That's why people say tomorrow never comes. That's why you have to start today. Like if you want to become energy coach now, if you want to become a teacher now, you have to start behaving like that person right now. Then one day it becomes a reality. So one thing is overcoming fear, because most of the times we are afraid of something which we want the most. Like you want to become something or someone, but you always find yourself fearing, because you know becoming that person means you are going to the next level. But our mind has been so programmed of, our mind has been programmed of, you know, this old program. So this old program always keep holding you back so that you don't become that person of your dreams. That's why you have to overcome your fear. You overcome your fear not by, for example, if you fear doing videos like the way I'm doing now, social media, there's no other way out apart of doing it. Like you have to do it. That's how you overcome fear slowly. You do one video. Like now I'm a little bit nervous, not nervous, but it's, you know, I haven't done it for 1 month now. So every time you are starting from zero, you know, even if you, hey David, welcome and thank you so much. Please give me a like if you like the video. Yeah, so overcoming your fear is doing that thing you are afraid of. Like now, I mean, I knew I wanted to make a video, but before I started it, I'm looking at the kitchen and some dishes need to be washed. There's some laundry here needs to be done. Like these are all old stuff which want to hold me back from doing this video, which I know is my passion. Like this is what I want to do. I don't want to do the dishes, I can do them later. But that's how these old prompts keep pushing you and holding you back from your dream life, you know. Like, okay, I have given myself 2 minutes, I have cleaned the sink, but then I have decided after that I'm doing my video now. So that one step I can show you how I have overcome my fear right now so that I can do something what I want. I'm aiming at, like to post consistently. So for you, I don't know what you want to become, but you can take a step now. If it's a job you are looking for, like write the CV now or start it or make a picture for the CV. Like don't think at the big picture. Take one small step at a time and then everything will fall into place. Because otherwise, if you think of everything, you will not even start. And that's the problem what happens. Another thing is you have to embody that person you want to become. How do they behave? What do they eat? What do they watch? What are they wearing? Where are they now? Like you have to really to behave like that person. How do they speak? Who do they hang up with? Like you can't want to become a teacher, but you are hanging out in the club. It doesn't mean that hanging out in the club is bad, but I'm just trying to show you, like, for example, if you want to become a teacher, like you want to be going near the schools and feeling the energy. If you really like the building, like if you want to become like me, I am a mentor coach, a feminine energy coach. I am here speaking to you, so I'm already embodying that person who speaks with people because I'm speaking with you now. So I'm already her now. Like I'm not waiting for tomorrow to become, because even if you have these certificates, that way you see many people went to school, have diplomas, degrees, PhDs, all this stuff, but they never do anything with it. Because if you are not embodied in that person, the paper means nothing. But there are some people who even never went to school and you are like, this guy is a millionaire. Why? And I was better at school than him. Yeah. Because there are some people who really had that dream and they never let someone take it out of them. But maybe you had a possibility of, maybe your parents were rich and you were just getting the school paid off, and so you just like did it for the sake of maybe pleasing your parents, but not because it's something you really are embodied in. Embodying means like it's something you would do even if you weren't getting paid. You know what I mean? Yeah. Then you have to become that person, you have to behave like them. Imagine if you had, for example, if you are earning 1,000 now, or 2,000 or 3,000, which is the common, or 5,000, which is the common program, is what we are used to seeing, is what our mind perceives as normal. So if you grew up, your mom was maybe earning, I don't know how much, let's say a range of between 1,000 or euros to 5,000, and you have never seen anyone in your family earning more than that. So in your mind, you can never imagine that maybe someone can earn $10,000 or 20,000, because for you that's not normal. But it does not mean that there are no people who earns per month even more, because that's our programming. That's what I'm trying to say to you. You have to embody. If you want a job of someone who earns 10,000 euros, you have to, or dollars, you have to ask yourself, what would that person be doing now if they knew 10,000 euros or dollars is entering their account? So you start living like that. It doesn't mean that now you have to start living lavish and not and misusing the money you have. Like, where would they be hanging? Like, where would they be? What would they be doing now? Are they on a yacht somewhere? Are they somewhere on a lake? You know what I mean? Just small stuff. Like, what would they be drinking? Maybe they would be drinking an espresso or a. So it doesn't mean that you have to start drinking coffee now. I mean, it's very basic and practical. I hope you guys are getting me. And also their routines. think of that person who earns 10,000 or 20,000. How is their routine? Are they scrolling on TikTok the whole day? Are they scrolling on YouTube the whole day? Are they on Facebook the whole day laughing at clicking, liking, and sending their friends 10 links per day to the point of getting blocked or muted? You know what I mean? Like, there's no way you are going, like, a day has only 24 hours. And in these 7 hours, you are just on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, just scrolling and sending people links. How do you expect to earn $10,000 or euros? You know what I mean? So you have to be thinking like that person. If it's somebody who deals with Ferrari, you have to be thinking like, where are the Ferraris? What would this guy with the Ferrari be thinking? You know, like, you have to really be that person so that you can really put yourself in that sauce. I'm just trying to give you very basic stuff so that, because life doesn't have to be overcomplicated. Yeah, life doesn't have to be overcomplicated for it to make sense, guys. Let's be honest. Because we were taught that everything good must come out of suffering, and you have to hustle. Like, these are the vocabularies which are put in our mind: hustling, working harder, stressing, like, you know what I mean? And the more you hear these words, the more your mind, if something good can come easily, your mind says, no, that's not good. Oh, he is earning 20,000 euros. He must be doing something bad. Like, that's how negative we are conditioned. So to come out of this, you have really to follow the other way around of positivity. And not only about positivity, like, I don't mean like you just sit in your room now and do nothing. That's why I'm saying you to take the action. Like, going where people with Ferraris are, if you want to own a Ferrari, so that you will learn one or two things. And then you can really think, do I really want a Ferrari? Or am I just doing it because someone else has it? Or you can go to a Ferrari car dealership and you ask them if you can have a test ride. So you sit in that Ferrari car, you feel how it feels to start a engine of a Ferrari, and then you really, in this moment, can decide, I don't think I really want a Ferrari. Or if you want to become a teacher, you can go to a school and maybe speak with the school director, and she will tell you the negative things. Or you speak with someone who is already doing this profession. But you can't be wanting to be a higher person and then sharing your dreams with someone lower. Of course, they will always want to keep you low at their level. That's why sometimes you have to be careful who you are sharing your dream with, because not everyone wants you to rise. Of course, when you rise, you will leave them down. So either they will try to push you down to their level, or they will make sure you maintain the same position so you guys are on the same line. It's not out of jealousy, but there's no way you can, for example, if someone has never traveled out of their hometown, just the town, how are you expecting them to react when you tell them you are traveling overseas when they have never even been outside of their, you know what I mean, in their home country? Like, just think of it. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you have caught one or two things out of this video. If you want more of this, just let me know, because yeah, I think I don't want to speak so long that I don't come out of the line, but I think I have already spoken out most of the points I wanted to speak to you about. Yeah, so I can just highlight them for you, but you can still rewatch this video, and if you need to listen over and over for you to understand, you can still do it. Yeah, you can always come back and rewatch it slowly. Maybe you take a piece of a pen and a paper and note some points down, and just practice. So number one was becoming that person now, not tomorrow, not later, now. Then I spoke about overcoming your fear. Then I spoke about embodying that person or embodying her. So me, I'm speaking to a woman, or if you're watching this video and you're any gender, it doesn't matter. But I'm speaking her from the perspective of I am a woman. So yeah, I can speak of a perspective of a guy and I'm not a man. You know what I mean? But you can use it for you, for the gender you are. It doesn't matter. We are all one, yeah. So her routines or his routines, her mannerisms, her environment and friends, and her health. The health part I didn't speak about. So the health part was just taking care of your own body, like loving yourself, nourishing your body. But I think I can make this in another set of video. But the other last and very important point was her view on self, how you view yourself, yeah. So yeah, I think that's it for today, and thank you so much for tuning in with me. I loved it very much making this video for you, and I hope you loved it, and leave a like, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.